Hey y'all, and welcome back to part 3 on how I create my butterfly bra. In the first 2 parts, I showed you how I started the bra and created the bodice of the bra. And now I'm going to show you how I finish it by adding the final pieces. I started by adding one more row of beads just to be safe, and then I took my chain and connected it on both sides of the breast part of the bra. So as you can see, I did the first side off camera and then I just did the other side on camera so you can see. The next thing I'm going to do is show you where I'm going to connect my adornment pieces that are going to go in the middle. So when adding my beads in the middle, the top part is usually the smallest strand. And then from there, I just connect it on both sides. Sometimes I use a jump ring and sometimes I just add it directly onto the chain. It really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. Today, I think I decided to use jump rings. And as you can see, this is what the first one looks like. The next part is pretty redundant because I just keep doing it based on however many layers I want to do. And for this particular piece, I usually do 3. Once I finish adding my strands in the middle, it's time to add all the hanging pieces in the front and on the side. So here I am creating my bead strands. It's usually a lot easier to do this on a flat surface because not only is it faster, but it also prevents the beads from falling off. Once I figure out my bead patterns on how I want all my strands to look, it's time to go ahead and connect them. The easiest way for me to connect all of my bead strands to the chain is by using a jump ring. I find it easier by putting all the bead strands on one jump ring and then connecting the jump ring to the chain. So here I am just pretty much showing you how I connect them in the front. And as I mentioned before, you want to make sure that your jump rings are shut tight because it prevents the bead strands from falling off. Once I complete the strands on the front, I just go ahead and connect them on the sides. And once you're done connecting all of your strands, you're all done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and learning a little bit more of my process and how I create one of my signature pieces. Feel free to follow for more and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Bye.